mic was off. Huh. Oops. I forgot to turn my mic on. Anyways, hello. Hello, everybody. We are back. Or I am back. This time for more than just a week. For as long as possible, hopefully. But yeah, sorry for being a little bit late. I forgot you needed a memory card to play Super Mario Sunshine, so I had to remember where I put that, because I took it with me when I went out of town and put it in a random pouch in a random bag, so. Live chat check? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, there's a new rando? I had no idea. Maybe I'll stream that tomorrow instead of speedruns then. See, I keep woefully in check with Sunshine, except for every now and then, because I'll go and like study like Inkstar's VOD or whatever the world record is at the moment. Right now it's Inkstar, but I'll go and like study that, and then YouTube is like, oh, this guy likes Super Mario Sunshine, and then starts recommending me like niche like Mario Sunshine videos, which is how I found that like task video I shared in my community posts a couple of days ago, like a week or two ago. It's beta, but it's a great beta. Okay, I'll have to go check that out. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna switch over to the game already because there's no reason. Alright, I don't have anything else to set up, so I'm just gonna be doing some warm-up for now. Let's see, there it is. Just a bit of warm-up. I'm gonna play some Risk of Rain 2 music because I like the Risk of Rain 2 music. We'll just listen to the EP for one of the DLCs while I warm up. Shuffles all the load zones and also has ability unlocks and you collect rainbow shines. That's awesome. I've had this mod idea for a while that's like kind of similar to a rando, but not quite. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that when I'm out of town. Wait. Whew. Right, that's fake memory card. Okay. I have to remember how to like stream. Anyways, yeah. So I did a bit of practice while I was out of town. I'm just I wanted to do a thing, or I came back and I was just randomly really good at the eel. But it turns out that the best strats for the eel are really hard to be consistent at. So Cat's already out of the bag of that one. I am better at eel though. I can do 6-tooth now. So there's that. Okay. See, this is gonna be a problem. My timing for GBS is kind of messed up. Okay, there we go. More chaotic features for the future, or jeez, I can't read. He's saving the more chaotic features for when more gameplay-centered features are complete, but eventually do crazy stuff like music randomizing too. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, I definitely had like the underwater movement fundamentals to do 6-tooth all that time, but I was just too lazy to learn it. Like, which is weird, because like, I'm personally an eel enjoyer, not necessarily an underwater movement enjoyer. I don't really like Noki 3 all that much, but I do like Noki 4 a lot. Even with the 30 seconds of waiting, or was it 40? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know the game I speedrun. But so usually that's like, if I like a level, that's an indication I'll like practice it a lot. But I guess maybe it's just like the having to wait 30 to 40 seconds to even play the level was a turnoff for me, even though you can just use the teleport code, but whatever. Doing a ridiculous amount of logic playtesting for Zach so we can get some evil seeds in the future. Ooh. Oh, doing like these are the hardest Mario Sunshine randomizer seed speedrun stream would be kind of fun. Yeah, dude, I have like the virtual memory card enabled right now. Oh, I guess we're going to the first plaza, which is pretty annoying. Because if you don't know, I'm on my homebrewed Wii right now for this practice version of Sunshine, and it's loaded on an SD card, and you can also use that same SD card to create a save file, like a fake save file. Okay, your mouth was so open, it's not even up for debate, dude. Okay, whatever, I don't need to practice this. I wanted to do Noki 4 so I could practice EYG because I practiced EYG a couple of times when I was out of town and it wasn't looking good. I think of everything in this game in the about a year, this is the wrong level. In the year I've been close to a year that I haven't been speedrunning at least any percent. My EYG has deteriorated the most. Although, okay, to be fair though, okay, just context, I'll keep referencing this. I was out of town for a little while. It was originally going to be much longer. Okay, so I think I want to be right there. It was originally going to be much longer, but didn't need to be, because I was helping my my sister and brother-in-law with the newborn while they were waiting for a daycare spot to open up. I forgot to bring my monitor over. So I had to practice Sunshine on their TV, but luckily my brother-in-law is a gamer and he has a really nice like low latency TV. So it actually didn't even really feel different than playing on my monitor. So I thought that was going to suck, but then I didn't. So we stay winning, I guess. Yeah, the 119 doesn't feel like it was close to a year ago to me either. I feel like that was like a couple months ago. I'm gonna bonk. I'm not gonna bonk. I don't know if that looked any different than usual, but to me it felt different. Okay, that was actually a pretty good EYG. I was a bit slow on the setup, but that's okay. Yeah, I blacked out for 6 months making a video about goop. And for the first 5 months, I dragged to my feet and got stuck coding a stupid program, which I still need to release. I want to clean up. Okay. I've been thinking about making Bad Apple, but with the goop in Mario Sunshine, using my goop tool, but I would have to modify it a little bit first. And then after I make those modifications, I would make it more like user-friendly. Then I'd release it to the public for people to play around with. I'm gonna do secrets now. That video is cracked. Oh, why? Thank you. Appreciate it. It was like a fever dream making that video for me. Cause yeah, I really just like ultra locked in those last that last month to 2 weeks. I can turn up the music just a little bit. Right. Need to remember I can't just like let that screen come up because it's annoying now. I'm just gonna run through all the secrets in like chronological order as they appear in game right now. Just to get some secret practice. And then I'll probably do like eel, and then I don't know, maybe do some no-key practice and then start actual speedruns. don't know, I'm not in a particular rush to get to speedruns today. I should learn the better strat there. Just for the ending in general. My strats for the ending are pretty weak, actually. Expecting 118 first try. It could happen. But it's not gonna. Why do I feel like I skipped a level? I think I did. Yeah, I skipped Rico. I thought I made the inputs for Rico, but then I loaded into Gelato, so I just kind of absentmindedly went to the next stage. Because I don't need to practice Gelato, because it's 80%. Okay. True, I do want a top 50 time. Wait, okay, I'm just pressing the wrong button to load into Rico. So, okay, by the way, so anyone who doesn't know, there's a practice like Gecko code for this game that while you're on like loading screens, you press certain button combinations to load into certain levels. So that's what's going on here, by the way, if anyone's wondering. That was risky. I was like probably on the verge of barking there. Rest in peace, Rico Harbor. I don't need to practice this level again. Honestly, if Rico... This is like kind of tangential, but also kind of not. Or just stream of consciousness. If Rico got somehow skipped in the speedrun, which there's no way to do, but if it did, I would be pretty happy, actually. I think Rico is a solid stage, but I don't know. I kind of like black out every time I speedrun Rico. Especially after like the meme speedruns that I did before I took the like really long streaming break. Like almost every one of those speedruns, or like half of them, involved just playing through Rico. Because it's a pivotal stage, I guess. Well, that's what it felt like anyways. I don't know if that's actually true, but... Okay. Rico's the last level you'd want an 80% skip in? Fair. I think Rico is pretty divisive, like, that way. Like, I just find Rico boring is all. Why am I loading into Gelato again? Like, is there something wrong with me? No, I'm loading into the wrong stage again. Okay. It's not like second nature to me anymore. I like that Rico is kind of like a nice little break in the speedrun. It's mostly Rico 4. I just don't like Rico 4 a lot. I think. Not because there's anything necessarily wrong with Rico 4, it's because I just think the secret is really long and boring. That's pretty much it. It's just a lot of jump, dive, jump, dive, jump, dive, which a lot of secrets are, but it at least usually looks flashy. I'm gonna try that again with the momentum spin jump. Somehow misinputted the A button there. Or just missed the A button. Yeah, so today I'm probably gonna like kind of throw caution to the wind for strats like that. I mean, I guess we'll see where I'm at, but in general, today's about like kind of getting a barometer for where I actually am and what I need to like start practicing again and such. So when I'm like doing the speedrun, even if I'm like ahead and could potentially get a 118, I'll probably still go for like the one-two spin jump and stuff. Although I honestly don't think I'm gonna get a 118. I think I've degraded significantly. We're gonna try that again. Yo, what's up, JR? Thank you, thank you. There's like no way I'm getting an early cycle, especially because I just kept missing the B input there, and I'm probably going off the stage here. I don't know. I'm not gonna practice this too much. Oh yeah, the dude, do you have to stand right there? I think yeah, you die right here. Oh no. Do I die right here? No. You know you're lucky as hell when you get to just talk to him normally and like do it intended. I could see that happening, JR. Hasn't something kind of similar happened with Inkstar? Where his current world record was on like actually a pretty crazy pace, but I mean like fumbled is a really strong word, but for lack of a better word, he fumbled it a little bit and still got world record, but it wasn't on like the crazy pace he originally was on. And he hasn't really gotten that pace again. Question mark. I don't know. Actually, just like don't really know. But that's kind of what I think happened. Okay, we're gonna do a Noki 4. I thought it was a bit ambitious when I wanted to pop 69th place, and that's a minute slower. I got it though. It'll happen. Listen, it'll be 2032, but it'll happen. And by that time, all the top times will be 113s. Me when I can't press the A button. Super Mario Sunshine is kind of just pressing the A button at the right time. Listen, this is a face of confidence. What's the time for it? Yeah, it's something like that. I already forgot what it was, even though I looked it up for that community post. Even though I learned how to do this bubbleless, it's kind of risky. So I actually hovered there too late. Yeah, so if I wanted to do 7-tooth, 7-tooth is really weird because it's actually, it seems intuitive off first look. Like that all you have to do is just clean the 7th tooth fast enough. But there's actually a weird timing to it where I don't exactly know, but it's like if you're too fast, then the eel will go back down into the ground. If you're too slow, then the eel will just reject you outright. I don't know. It's weird. All games are pressing the right buttons at the right time. That's true. I was gonna say except Dance Dance Revolution, but that's just wrong. Because the buttons are just on the floor. Nice. I know how to play this game. That was insane. Thank you. Learning Six Tooth Eel took a lot of practice while I was gone. Although I'm still actually not very consistent at it. I'm a little lucky. I just got it first try right there, but I'm like pretty consistent at it, but I still mess it up sometimes. It's mostly at the beginning. I just have to pay attention to when I'm hovering at the very beginning and how long I'm doing it for. Because I tend to default to going too late, and then basically, so the eel closes its mouth when you're like low enough in its mouth. And closing its mouth is pivotal, but you really don't want it to close its mouth too early because you're forced to leave its mouth. So the whole thing with the eel is trying to clean as many teeth before the first mouth close. I don't know, I forget where I was going with that in the first place, but I guess, oh yeah, Just Dance, yeah. Wii remotes or whatever. But even that, motion controls are just buttons, but ethereal. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. A little awkward. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, I just completely made that up. Also, I just learned right there. I usually try to hover, then dive, then ground pound. I just learned I could just dive and ground pound there. Like, I just completely misinputted that and learned that I've been doing it slow. Is there... I guess I want to practice the movement up to Noki 6. Yeah. Vibe buttons. That's the wrong movement. That's the old movement I used to do here, and it's technically slower, I think. Might just be on bar, actually. If I'm ever doing movement that the world record isn't doing, I just assume I'm slow. Not really doing any research into it. Is top 50 a 2026 goal? Jury's out on that one. I had the movement for a green cycle there, but it was a little risky because of my angle on the triple jump. I guess it, like... I think it's possible I could get a top 50 in 2026, but... it depends on how much of my attention that I put towards YouTube and this game in general I want to be towards speedrunning, because I'm definitely gonna not make as many speedrunning videos as I was with Road to 119. I can practice GBS one more time. Like, if I make a video about, like, Road to Top 50 or whatever, then it'll be one video that covers the whole grind instead of like the sort of episodic thing I was doing with Road to 119, which the last episode of Road to 119 kind of just summarized everything anyways, so making episodes about it felt a little like a waste of time because I learned how to edit those type of videos. Felt redundant, I guess I should say. Dang it. Your favorite Noki music? It would be awesome if Sunshine just had Risk of Rain 2 music. Just a 1 in 100 chance that any level you load into, you just get a Risk of Rain 2 song. See, if I was ever a game dev, I'd do a bunch of pointless, stupid shit like that. Okay, that's good. And I guess while we're here, I want to see if I can do fetch entry. And also honey skip. Okay, so this bit right here, depending on if I get fetch entry, which it looks like I'm not, I'm gonna be teleporting to here a lot. And I know that can, with the way it like makes the camera jump, it can be a little nauseating, so just warning. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Even hoverless. Wow. Okay. That took less time to do than I thought it would. No, it's right here. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, trying to remember my ground pound timing here. I thought it was like when this window up above Mario, like kind of just as it was going off screen. I thought that's when I would ground pound. Or no, that's when I dive. Okay. We'll have to see how that goes in actual runs. A bit too far right. I made a very consistent setup for myself for honey skip for the actual like shadow part. Not the actual like clipping out of bounds thing, but the getting or the dying part. So I feel like I could not do honey skip for probably like years and be fine. That would be where I load into Rico. This is the fun part I like to do. Dang it. You can one shot this Shadow Mario like that. Two shot is still good. Not a fan of Nashi ropes. Is that I don't know what that is. Is that like the thing where you ground pound and turn around instantly? Noki 6 entry? Oh, it's just like a specific entry, I see. I should do... Oh, I should practice the most important strat, actually. 0.4 seconds faster and arguably easier. Interesting. Okay. This isn't even gonna work because of the level order I've been doing. Well, let's see. Maybe it will. Well, I'm not even gonna be able to tell because I have fast talk on. I should turn it off before ending the race. What even is the button? Like up? Question mark. I'm not even looking in the right spot. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot how to do fast sign strats, piantissimo, whatever. So excited for co-op module to be done soon. That's gonna be the second life into every mod released so far. So SMSO down the road. All excited. So much sunshine so much going on with sunshine lately. Yeah. Which, by the way, some work is being done on SMSO, not as we speak, but generally work has been being done. So have I actually announced this? I'm gonna do an actually important level now. So the next video series I'm gonna do, or like the next video is gonna be the start of hopefully a new series. We'll see how the general audience reacts to it, but it's gonna be like a devlog of modding stuff. Wow, that I got saved there by the gooba. But oh, sorry, my green screen is like I've been like tilting this way slowly over time. It's basically gonna be like a modding devlog, and I think I'm gonna just start the series just specifically on SMSO. But it's gonna be talking about like, I don't know, just like interesting modding things about Sunshine. Listen, I have point A, I have point B. Everywhere in between is still being sort of mapped out. I began writing a script though yesterday, so. Why does this music sound like Hotel Mario music? Because it's the music for the worst part of this game too. But actually fitting. I don't even know what Hotel Mario music sounds like off the top of my head, but I like this song, but this is for it's a boss they added in the Void DLC for this game too, and it's really bad. I don't need to practice doing side flips. Are you familiar with RTA strat sheets on the IL spreadsheet? Yeah, I've never looked at it because I'm lame and never found it like particularly exciting, but I am familiar with what it is. Yeah. There we go. Just have to do that in the speedrun. Easy. Got too close. That is a very good idea, and I'm a little disappointed I've never thought of that as a good resource. Because usually just what I do is watch whatever the world record is when I'm trying to upgrade a strat or refine it or learn more about it. Ow. Hey, this is actually a level I could really use some improvement on. Because I let go of the chain chomp way early right here. And then look at this movement. Like, you're kidding me, right? I walked over here with no dives or anything, and I still made it before my timing, right? What you do there is jump throw the thing, by the way. Okay. I guess I should practice Pianta 5. Let's go later. Sure. I'll probably do it after stream, honestly, but I'm excited to try the rando. So wait, was that Joshua MK, or was it Zach? Or was it somebody else or a team? Very dramatic music for that. like the rando, we might be geared. I mean, it depends on how long it is. Oh, I need to turn off fast talk. Fast talk messes with the Piantas. Whenever they turn around, it messes with their like throw timing on you, which like they can throw you before they finish turning around, which means you're getting thrown at angles you don't want to be thrown at. Okay. Zach. Is there a chat? It's just behind. Wait, what? It's behind live split now. Dude, YouTube, like, changes how the chat loads it feels like every couple of months, and then I have to make adjustments to the live split source every couple of months, and it's so annoying. Okay. This is the last song of the EP, so I'm probably just gonna practice like Bianco 5 or something, I don't know. New member Zach, although it may pull some ideas or features from Josh's canceled one. Okay, so Josh canceled his. Okay, this is not Bianco. Josh has already made, done. Okay, I see. Oh wait, actually I should probably practice. Rico 6. I try to do screamless. Very foolish to try and do screamless. For where I'm currently at. Okay. I can't believe there are people who prefer this Gooper Blooper. For anyone unaware, I mean, for speedrunning specifically, the only difference is that you have to pull his mouth for longer before letting go. Which, by the way, you can let go of Gooper Blooper's mouth before it forces you to let go. That's like a thing a lot of people who casually play the game don't know. Necessarily wouldn't even like try to know. Because it's only useful for speedrunning, basically. That's definitely not how you do that. Also, switching to the spray nozzle is an interesting strategy there. My favorite song from this game too, by the way. Dang it. Switching the scenic route for coming back to this coin. Okay, let's practice that again. Here's a real question. When is the grammar return to Rico 2 belly %? I forgot about that. Oh. Just press Y before, not after ground pounding. It's not off the table. I don't know. It's like a kind of fun thing to do on a day where I don't want to necessarily commit to doing a full speedrun of something. Just do something silly. Oh my. Having the camera zoomed out actually like almost trivializes the 7th coin. The 7th coin, when I used to play with the camera all the way zoomed in, because I just never would zoom it out because it just starts all the way zoomed in. It used to be so scary. I'm gonna do it one more time. doing left of pillar there. Taking the direct line is not fast. Is it because you want to bank your turn? I used to do right of pillar, but then I was like, isn't left of pillar better? I guess not, because you want to bank the turn. Yeah, that jump is so much less scary when you can both see the coin and the submarine, like an extra couple seconds earlier. All right, we're gonna get into actual speedruns here now. That's enough practice. He's actually already got a randomizer version of Tropical Freeze mod running too. Hoping that's something that he releases alongside it. That's actually really cool. I'm trying to figure out if I want to just like play Tropical Freeze or just wait a year. By the way, both of my Wii remotes might be out of battery. Oh, that's a corroding battery. I should not have that just openly above me. That one's also very much corroding. Yeah, no wonder this Wii remote doesn't work. Look at that. Okay, give me a quick BRB. I'm gonna go change the batteries on this. Usually I could just like shuffle the batteries around and the Wii remote works at least for an extra like couple of seconds, but yeah, I'm not gonna change that with my bare hands. So I will be right back. I guess I'll just put on the BRB screen. Do I even have a BRB thing? It says stream starting soon. Okay. I think what I used to do is just change the text. No, that's... Okay, whatever. I have a BRB image right here. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay, be right back real quick. I'm going to change the batteries on the Wii remote, and then we'll get into speedruns. Also, I'm going to just put on a song while I'm gone. Alright, I'm back. With a working Wii remote this time. Okay, where is my face cam? There it is. Okay, let me get to the BRB off screen, and then we can actually play this game. Do the stream as advertised. Speedruns. Auto splitter should just be set up. Also, I'm going to pause the music. And because we're not listening to music anymore, I can get rid of that. We'll just be listening to the vanilla music of the game because you can't play with gecko codes for the speedrun. Okay. That's so awkward because my like microphone arm is in the way of getting my receiver around. This isn't Super Mario Sunshine. This is Kirby Air Ride, actually. Oh god, wait, where do I have Super Mario Sunshine? I didn't even think to check that. Oh no, I don't know where I have put Super Mario Sunshine. Okay, BRB again, because I need to find where I put my copy of the game. So, just doing a quick check. I might have accidentally left my Japanese copy of Super Mario Sunshine out of town. I'm gonna keep looking here for a minute, but the stream might change. Anyways, continuing the BRB. All right, I'm back. I found it. These are the dangers of being a incredibly unorganized person. Okay. Oof, gotta take off my jacket. It was in my Kirby Air Ride box. I feel like I always like since I was a kid, I've always learned the lesson: don't store games inside boxes. Oh no. I thought that was a hair, but it has like a giant scratch on it. Hopefully that won't be an issue. It seems like it's going to be an issue though. Okay, I can pause the music. Also, that's the wrong channel. Okay. Please just work. Okay, well, it looks like it's working. Hopefully that's just a visual. Okay. Please. Why does it keep disappearing right when I'm about to hit start? Okay, there we go. Okay. Here's my game controller. Okay, well, the game's loading, so I guess it's not. I guess it's a non-issue. Okay. We'll have to see if my game randomly like crashes though halfway through. Oh. Are you coming back? Face cam? Hello? Why is everything going wrong? Okay. There we go. All right. Time for speedruns. Okay, I'm gonna start the auto splitter. Gonna start the game. And gonna move this flash I have on my desk now. I was like searching under my desk and such to see if I dropped my game case there. Yeah, anyways. Let's start a run finally. It's been a while. And I'm ready to get back into it. Or something. Okay. I'm just gonna roll with like a bad airstrip for now because why not? This run is supposed to be a barometer for where I'm at, not... Oh, I didn't think I was actually hitting it. I would have tried to get closer. Get up, Mario, jeez. Okay. Oh, take out memory card. Yeah, so, right. Like a week or two ago, I posted a thing to my community tab where, I forget who, but a task was found where on the first airstrip, so there's two airstrips, there's the one before you get flood and the one after you get flood. Yeah, my copy might be borked. It was in the box, but it fell out of like the disc holder thing in the box. Man. Okay, well, speed runs are not on the menu, I guess, for a while. Yeah. I was vainly hoping that this would be not a destructive scratch, but look at that. Green screen is kind of messing with it. Let's see. Let me whatever. You probably saw it. It's like right beneath my pointer finger here. Yeah, you can see that. So, who the hell cursed me? The Mario Sunshine gods apparently. The Chuckster. What? What was the meme from like Eclipse or whatever? The Chuckster god. Well, I'm gonna have to get a new copy of Japanese Super Mario Sunshine, which sucks because that cost money. um. Well, I'm a little at loss for what to do right now. I don't really want to take the time to install a mod right now. We might just call today's stream a mulligan and continue tomorrow with... If it's Lorando, it's going to be a long stream, so... Dang it, dude. That's genuinely so annoying. YouTube, where do I change my stream stuff? Ugh, whatever. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can easily pivot to. Could do ILs. Wind Waker Rando. Hyper Chaos, we did Hyper Chaos too recently. We could do Belly Percent. I do got options. Yeah, I guess I'll do ILs. Yeah, I'll do like ELILs. I'll try to get a 7-tooth. I haven't gotten a 7-tooth yet, so maybe I'll just try to get one. I just have to figure out how to change the stream settings. Because YouTube changed the layout for editing stream things. For some reason, you have to go to a completely separate page on your stream dashboard to change the stream title. Okay. Title changed. We're just gonna do eel speedruns, I guess. Man, that sucks. Got to like figure out my login for my eBay account. I hope the price hasn't gone up on Sunshine. It has to have. I bought that in 2019, I think, for $30. It has to be more expensive now. ILs, yeah, ILs are important. That's my Windows sound. Sorry. It might happen again. Okay, why are you doing this? Do I have to switch to my main monitor? Okay, there we go. Guess we'll listen to more Risk of Rain 2 music. But what song did I end on earlier? Let's see. This one. Okay. Man. That's so annoying. I'm actually so annoyed about that. Wait, where's my auto splitter? I need to turn that off. More movement IL than strat IL. Yeah, but I want to do eel. I'm in a bad mood now. So I want to do eel. Man. First, my Wii Remote batteries are corroded. Which, actually, that's really just expected, honestly. Find my Super Mario Sunshine copy breaks. Got loose in the box. I bet I know where it got loose in the box, too. Because I brought the Kirby Air Ride box with me. To my sister's. And during the road trip, there was one of those idiots who waits till the last second to get out of like the exit lane on the highway. And they like nearly ran into us. Slamming our brakes on the highway. That's and like I had my PC with me, so I was worried about my PC because it like flew forward off it was on a seat in the back of the car and fell onto the floor. I bet that's where my copy of Sunshine got knocked loose too. Emo Max. Gotta bring the long hair back out so we can be emo. Never mind, I tied it too well. It's too well tied for it to do that stupid bit. A 133.85 Rico 6. I could try that. I'll do one more eel. Ah, man, dude. I can't believe I'm like going through the 5 stages of grief right now, except the anger part, because I'm always angry or whatever. So I don't typically go through that part of grief. I don't know. That's like a nothing bit. It's like there's not a joke there. I didn't even that last time. I didn't even try to go for 7-tooth. By the way, even though I said I was gonna try to go for 7-tooth. It means don't hit that bubble. I might have got that if my aim was better. For that last dude. So this is the awkward part now. About 7-tooth. Is that at the end here, I have to go for a coin. So I wasn't gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be too slow. Oh no, I'm good. I am way on the wrong side. Oh wow. Okay, I'll do Rigo 6. Wait, now I have to change the title again. I changed it to eel specific. Hold on. Just saying I'm doing ILs in the title now. Yeah. Going and doing like getting a respectable time in every level has been something I've very slowly worked towards, but not like in any serious capacity. So I guess I want to, if going around is faster, then I probably want to bank that one, then I just like up and I'm genuinely surprised I got that. Is it? My movement is not great. Oh yeah, to the red button, yeah, it's pretty bad. I used to know better movement. Also, I missed the show. Noob alert. It might just be faster to do it like that. I don't know. I forgot what you're supposed to actually do. Oh wait, I wasn't even thinking there. Yeah, I can see, cause yeah. Actually, paying attention to that right there, I can see why it's slower. Yeah, I just reset. Just like cover slide right and hover across the water. Oh, I see. Okay. That's not exactly... Whatever. It's luckily now part of the IL time. But you really just don't want to like super swing out here on turning. Okay, like that. I should probably just save Mario's location over the button. Well, I need practice getting to the button, I guess. So it's hover slide right and hover across the water. Okay, well. Okay, that's honestly probably not even worth trying. Well, I'm not even facing the right way out of the talk box, but whatever. Oh, go around. Just losing time here. Damn, I have more time for the return and be suddenly amazing at eel bit. I had more time to do that. Because now it's gonna be at least a week before I get a new copy. Jump dive and Y cam, ground pound above. Okay. Hover slide right, hover across the water, jump dive out of the water onto the logs. Okay, so you do want to go. Like, is that the ideal angle, or do I want my angle to be better? Also, I'm just like doing the Y cam thing now for some reason. This makes me want to play this way. Hover just before you enter the water. Right, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So wait, do I want to slide off like around here? Or is it more ideal to slide off around here? Like near the boat thingy or away? scratched my beard and a dust particle came flying up between the pole and the wall. Okay. Alright, I have to adjust my angle for that. We're doing this with the pink blooper now, I guess. Alright, honestly, I just want to go for the time, I think, right now. Dang it. I'm at least making the right adjustments, sort of. This is the song I got my Eco 6 PBIL ILPB at. Any potential like aura farming there was lost by not knowing how to use the English language as a native speaker. Damn, I could be saving like an entire second here. Instant rollout. I see. Okay. Oh, okay. That's gonna be tough. So wait, I probably want to be further back on the button then. It's gonna be tough. It's kind of like the ending to Rico, to Blooper, I mean. Okay, I probably just want to hold neutral then. There we go. Okay, now I was holding forward there. I just think I wasn't tapping the A button short enough. Kind of awkward beginning there though, because I kept the camera zoomed in. I might even mean to do that where after the 7th coin I adjust my angle. Like that the last 2 times have been a complete accident doing that. I'm just holding the stick that way. Wouldn't recommend the raw and runs. I see. Yeah, it does seem kind of risky. Yeah, I might, if I'm not gonna do it in runs, then I'm probably just gonna do hover slide then. Oh yeah, I can definitely see why the rollout is faster though. Okay, I was not paying attention. Or as much attention as I needed to be. I haven't really thought about it this way, but this level actually has a lot of similarities with Noki 3. Where it's really just about like getting really good lines. Like, obviously a lot of the game is about that, but like that's like what this level, the refined version of this level really is about. 132.51. Should write some times down so I can keep track of my PB. Just gonna restart that because I didn't have the hover nozzle equipped. I'm genuinely in shock about my Japanese copy of Sunshine being borked. I'm gonna die. Try going for a really aggressive angle there. I almost wonder if it's just faster to hover dive there than just to do the slow water slide into it. .3244. It's worse than my 51. I think 1:32:51 is the best time that I have gotten since I've started keeping track. Well, maybe I should just like write it down. My OBS display. Question is, how much do I want to bank that turn? My angle was so bad there that I just like stopped paying attention to where I was. Okay, probably not gonna go for an incredibly long time here. I want to try to at least get 131 or 1. I don't know. I already forgot what the time is. The milliseconds, I want to at least be like a 70 or higher, I think. So I'm not going to get it that way. Or that way. Yeah, sometimes I make that turn and I'm not like swinging out. Yeah, I do sometimes. So see what I'm trying to do there. 132.65. Okay, that's my new PB since I've been keeping track. 132.65. So I want to get 5 more milliseconds of time, I guess. 331. He doesn't roll out. He belly hops. Okay, so I was actually right to wonder about that. Although that's definitely not how you do it. It's hover, it's dive. It's the same thing I'm doing, just with an extra B input. And that's easy to remember too. Okay, that was a very inefficient line. Yeah, that right there was like that felt like a really good turn. So 132.98. Okay, maybe I can go for a 133 then, because that was really easy. I didn't know you could get on top of the sub like that, on top of the tower of the submarine. I thought you could not jump that high. So I do want to be closer then. For really min-maxing for milliseconds here. Yeah, that was a bad turn. Did you see how far I swung out there? That felt like a bad turn anyways, and I didn't get that corner anyways. What time would I have gotten? Yeah, that would have been like a mid 132. Sometimes it may be better to dive out of the water, I think. Optional movement directly onto the log after hovering onto the water. I see. Oh yeah, that was a good start. I wonder where I want to be aiming more there. Okay, I thought I was far out enough. Part of the problem too, my GameCube controller is pretty worn. Especially like the top notch is pretty worn. So holding forward is actually a little hard for me. Sometimes. Saying hard is a gross exaggeration, but okay. Well, am I even trying? Butcher most of the words there, but I think in your head you read it correctly. I didn't even register that, but I feel like normally I register when I really mess up words. I did not even register that I did that. I'm pretty sure I've seen people clip through that boat before like that. It's just like a visual thing. You're not actually clipping through the boat, but it still surprised me. Dang, okay. Really want to turn into all the reds, just don't overdo it. It gets risky. I see. Yeah, I don't know if going this far out is like good. Whoa, did you see how far I cut inside there though? Because of how far out I went? Beginning? Don't crash. Oh, dude, my angle there for the last coin was bad. I had to readjust it twice. That would have been a 133 if I didn't have to do that. I might have actually, if I committed to the angle, still might have got it. Okay, 98 is my PB now. So I should just be holding the R button there. I like cut it so far in I didn't cross that like coin line last time. It's crazy. Okay, I pressed A button like slightly too early. Yeah, the submarine was awful. I don't even... Because you want to line up so that you can just go straight for the 7th and 8th coin, right? Like that's the goal. listening to the music too much right there. I wasn't paying attention to the movement I was actually doing, autopiloting. Don't go that wide. But yeah, that start was super bad. I like lost track of what I was doing. I need to just be holding R out of that dialogue. I'm like reacting and pressing R. Oh wait, yeah, this song is actually a skip. Not because it's necessarily bad, but it has like, it samples like a documentary or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And yeah, it like heavily samples a documentary. So, for like voice lines. I don't want to get copyright struck or whatever. This feels too far out. Yeah, that felt good. Except I had to readjust that line there. Yeah, so I keep cutting too far in on that last turn before the jump, which means that when I'm turning back out, I'm never going to be lined up for both coins. So I need to not cut as far in there. Which is something I'm mostly saying just for me. I'm not really conveying that idea super well. It's already a bad attempt. I had to make a little swerve for the second coin. Okay. I know I missed that coin, but I'm still gonna practice this up here, or just... I was trying to cut super in. Aim for the coin before. Okay, that's good advice. Having like a solid place to aim for is helpful. Oh yeah, start turning when you collect the coin. It's a decent lineup. Yeah, I got too far in again. Yeah, so what happens is when I'm coming back from this way, when I do this left turn, that's what I'm talking about when I'm cutting in, I'm like going too far left. It needs to be very brief, I think. I'm not even trying. Ooh, that was a really rough second coin. Okay. I think I'm overthinking it now. That lineup. Because now I'm just like never getting it. I'm almost certainly overcomplicating. You really can just go into that boat. Maybe you do actually clip into it. Ooh, there it is. 133.01. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. I'm pretty bummed about my Japanese copy of Sunshine not working anymore. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by, regardless. I'd like to thank my members real quick. Let me switch my monitor source over. Music is about to end anyways. I'll just pause it. Sorry, hold on. Let me just switch my browser source real quick, or to my desktop source real quick. I just had this open because I like looking at this for laughs every now and then. This is just so funny. The unbeatable Mario Sunshine Shine that requires pure luck. Like, so YouTube, anyone who doesn't know, YouTube just gives you these AI recommendations and they're always awful. Mario Sunshine glitches that should be levels. An experiment. Like, what does that even mean? Anyways. Oh, man. With a sub skid. Oh, so you're not even supposed to touch the sub. Damn. So my lines were really good then. Mostly. That's crazy. What was I even doing? Oh, thanking members. I want to thank my channel members. Who would be? Stephen Shockley, the Hawk Manly guy, Jackal. Wow, there's more members than I thought there were right now. So, okay. Let me say that with a bit more enthusiasm. Stephen Shockley, the Hawk Manly guy, Jackal 1993, Hera is, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Hera is Suzumiya 6. Carister and Master Matt 4440. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support, genuinely. I don't know if you're even here, but I still like to say it every stream, and I think it's a part of the membership anyways. But yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys. And I'm gonna head out for now. Tomorrow will be randomizer instead of speedruns. So probably won't see speedruns for a little while because of the whole disc thing. But yeah, anyways. Later.